Hello everyone, welcome to my channel all about literature. In this video, I will mention you the 10 best book in 2020 that you must read once. But before starting the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. The first book in the list is The Caste. This book is a non-fiction book by the American journalist Isabel Wilkerson that was initially published in August 2020 by Random House. The book describes racism in the United States as an aspect of caste system, a society-wide system of social stratifications characterized by notions such as hierarchy, inclusion and exclusion and purity. Wilkerson does so by comparing aspects of the experience of American people of color to the caste system of India and Nazi Germany, and she explores the impact of caste on societies shaped by them and their people. This book, which followed Wilkerson's 2010 book The Warmth of Other Suns, was met with critical acclaim and commercial success. It won or was nominated for several awards and was featured prominently on notification bestsellers listed and year-end best book list. The next is The Cold Millions. This is a propulsive, richly entertaining novel about two adventure-seeking brothers and the enemies who threaten them, and the woman who reveal to them an unjust world on the brink of upheaval. An intimate story of brotherhood, love, sacrifice, and betrayal set against the panoramic backdrop of an early 20th century America that early echoes our own time. The Cold Millions offers a stunning kaleidoscopic portrait of a nation grappling with the chasm between rich and poor, between harsh and realistic and simple dreams, featuring an unforgettable cast of cops and trumps, suffragists and socialists, madams and murderers. The next one we have is Hamlet. Guys, I love this story. This is a work of fiction about William Shakespeare and Anne Hathaway, their family, and their death of their only son of Hamlet. Hamlet is a novel inspired by the son of famous playwright. It is a story of the bond between twins and of a marriage pushed to the brink by grief. This book is an exploration of marriage and grief written into the silent obstacles of a life that is at once extremely famous. The next we have is Writer and Lovers. The story is based on the trials and tribulations of a writer, a topic to which I can easily relate. Smooth, elegant prose, I loved it. Thrillers and mysteries have much sleeper story arcs that help hold the reader in the fictive dream. The arc in this book is all but non-existent. The evolution of the character and the author's wonderful prose hold the reader spellbound and help disguise the structure actually makes it disappear. This is difficult to accomplish and this author makes it look easy. The prose, the voice, the characterization make this book the kind that becomes a comfortable old friend and stays with you forever. I can't say that about too many books. This, after the point of view character, Disperges, one of my favorite books, author All the Pretty Horses. Writer and Lovers is about a 31st year woman trying to find her way in life while dealing with writing work, her angst over the dead mother, and her relationship. None of these things take center stage and all are balanced equally. Well done, the conflicts all come together at the end in very satisfying conclusion. Next one is Waswa Flights. The award-winning Helen Macdonald's eye wanders far and wide in this thoughtful, sensitive, poetic and beautifully written collection of essays, some more substantial than others, on the complexities of the natural world and the environment, climate change and people. She looks at flocks made up of huge numbers of individual birds, a marvel of nature, liking it with attitudes to refuseness, often seen as a mass to be judged and feared. A parallel where Helen suggests they should be viewed as individual, just like us, who want what we want. Animals and birds are often judged through human eyes as those that are acceptable and those that are not, much like the undeserving and deserving poor a divisive perspective that promotes and justifies inequalities. The next one is Unworthy Republic, one of the most important books published on US history in recent years and should be required reading for all Americans. Unworthy Republic is a study in power. It describes in detail the coming together of money, rhetoric, political ambition, and white supremacist idealism. Sean shows his readers the cost of racial caste system in the United States. This book is a powerful and lucid account weaving together events with the people who experience them up close. Sont has written an unfiction book that reckons with this history and its legacy. The next book we have is Transcended Kingdom. This is a really sad and thoughtful piece that questions religion and science in the face of familial loss and addiction. Thought. The book didn't quite hit me as hard personally. I still think there's a lot of emotional depth within the writing and felt a lot of sympathy for the protagonist and her family. Since the book is largely composed of the protagonist's thought process and her internal journey grappling with her faith, perhaps readers who have a closer tie to spirituality might resonate more strongly with this book. The next one is Memorial Drive. Powerful. It's such a beautiful book to read. I can't tell you. The timing of this book gives it a very powerful resonance. Natasha Trithway has composed a riveting memoir that reads like a detective story about her mother's murder by a malevolent ex-husband. It reads with all the poise and clarity to Trithway's unforgettable poetry, heart-entering without a trace of pathos, wise and smart at once, unforgettable. The short section her mother penned as she was trying to escape the marriage moved me to tears. I read the book in one gulp and expect to read it more than once. A must-read classic. Next book we have is Homeland Elegies. This was written by Ayad Akhtar. This book is a novel written to resemble a memoir. The book includes some autobiographical elements. The protagonist shares the name, background, and career of the author. It has been referred to as autofiction. The book was inspired by a law list against Akhtar's father and the recent political history of the United States, including the election of Donald Trump. And the last book we have is Hidden Valley Road. In announcing her choice, Winfrey called Hidden Valley Road a riveting true story of an American family that reads like a medical detective journey. Hidden Valley Road tells the story of the Galvins, an attractive, high-achieving Colorado family that was devastated by the illness. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video so much.